Page 77, Chapter 8, Even More Capo 2 Tunes. This page gives you a list of the tunes we covered in Volume 2 that require your capo at the 2nd fret. And now we're going to be adding Red-Haired Boy, Perceived Key G, Capo 2 for A, since the fiddle players like it there. Arkansas Traveler, Perceived Key C, Capo 2 for the key of D for the fiddlers. And Cherokee Shuffle, Perceived Key G, Capo 2 for key of A, so the mandolinists can do their thing. Now turn to page 78 and we'll play through Red-Haired Boy. Keep in mind when you see frets now, they will look different because of your capo. And you're a little higher up the neck than you would expect, especially when you're looking for the 12th fret. It looks like it's at the 14th fret, but it's the new 12th fret because you've eliminated 2 frets before the capo. How's that for an explanation? Before I actually start playing the song through slowly, let me point out the syncopated part in the very beginning. Let me first play it. The count off for this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and you have 2 eighth note pickups. I will also count the and beats. So let me play just the little bit of the first measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. That's the tricky syncopated part, where you have the first note of the first complete measure going right to an eighth note, followed by a rest before hitting the 7th fret, 4th string, and coming back to the 3rd string. Maybe what I will do is I will play that again, and I will count all the beats as I go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. That took me to the first note of measure 2. So hopefully you noticed that beat 2 of the first complete measure was the rest, and then the 4th string 7th fret following that rest was on the and of 2. So that's what you call syncopation, when you have an unexpected, out-of-joint rhythm. I'll also mention that the A part for Red-Haired Boy has an A1 for the top 2 lines, and then A2 for the next 2 lines. So there is no repeat of A because it's built into the 2 sections. Also notice, for example, on the B part on page 78, at the last measure of it, it says second time leave out. Those 2 notes, the open and the 2nd string 5th fret. You leave that out the 2nd time because it wouldn't make sense to go from there into the backup part. And you'll see several other notes like that throughout the song, where you have to leave something out or add something depending on if you're repeating back or going on. And now that I've BS'd around here for about 4 minutes and change, let's go to the next track and I'll just play the song with my mouth closed.